From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Foxborough. Return starts at the 3. He doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you've got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
This is Henderson on second down. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
May on first and 10. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, it's May. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it, it's Henderson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down, and they go right back to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, no.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Henderson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. That That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Sticking with Henderson. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 7 yards. 2nd down.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he gets him 5. It's still a ways short of that line of gain, so here comes 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go for it. Rodgers. He's got it to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
A give left side to Warren. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He brings it in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get their first points in this game just before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Rodgers set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
In at 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Play action here with Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Fourth and forever coming up. Looking to throw. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Here's May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Finds his running back, Henderson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a game of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends...
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. Patriots had a shot at it, and they've got it. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but Jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First down throw here by Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8.
14. Patriots 6. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Here's made in the air. Escapes the pocket. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Unable to connect with his running back. And it's going to be second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
It's complete to Hunter Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First down.
Here goes crazy.
First and 10.
You just get the play off. Flush down out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Crazy.
Again, it's May. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the
Going play action, May. Buying some time right. He can run it. He's still going at the 30. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
May now from the gun.
At the Steelers' 17-yard line.
Finds a man, right side. And he's brought down after a short game.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Well, is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Five. Crazy. Here. Diddy, what's up?
Desperation time here. Well, caught by his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by 8.
6-yard line.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? Good flat, nasty.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything we watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well,
this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate.
It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Kepler makes the play. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. That was their chance to take a field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL, Kate?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They're going to pass it here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's complete right side. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All set now. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 8 at the end. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try.
His kick is good. Next to score, Steelers 21, Patriots 12.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m.